Good afternoon and welcome back to the Menlo College Sports Network. This is Ryan Barnett, Sports Information Director here at Menlo College, bringing you Menlo College women's volleyball inter-squad action between Team Denise, coached by head coach Denise Sheldon, and Team Damien, coached by assistant coach Damian Hardy. Teams will switch colors from a week ago. Team Denise wearing the blues now and will be the away team. Team Damien in the whites being the home team. We'll take you through the quick starting lineups here as we have an abridged pregame show. Some technical difficulties earlier today, but we're up and running on the stream now. For Team Denise, they go this way. Outside hitter number 2, Lauren Schaefer. The libero number 4, Luciana Herrera. Defensive specialist number 5, Sky Botello. Middle blocker number 6, Cassandra Orozco. Outside hitter number 9, Jaden Scott. And the setter number 24, Rebecca Bealby. Once again for Team Denise, Schaefer, Herrera, Botello, Orozco, Scott, and Bealby. And for Team Damien, the home team, they'll go this way. Defensive specialist number 1, Janae Wooten. Middle blocker number 3, Shauna Thompson. The liberos number 7, Kyla Iwohi. Middle blocker number 11, Abby Briggs. Outside hitter number 18, Amanda Scardino. And the setter is number 23, Gabby Boato. Team Damien starting on the right-hand side of your screen in the home whites, with the exception of the libero Iwohi wearing her blue uniform. For Team Denise, they'll go in the visiting dark uniforms, the blue with the white trim on the left side of your screen. Both teams huddled up here before first serve. We'll see who has first serve. Take you through some of the stats of last week's contest. Of course, Team Damien winning 2 of the 3 sets, but we do play 3 sets with composite scoring. The final score was 71-53 Team Denise after a huge second set victory that would propel them to the 18-point overall victory, despite only taking 1 of the 3 sets. The leader for Team Denise last week, I should say, was Jaden Scott. She tallied 17 kills and 1 block. Behind her, Abby Briggs with 14 kills and 3 blocks. The leader for Team Damien was Lauren Schaefer. She had 18 kills. Voted by the team, the MVP last week was Abby Briggs for that 14 kill, 3 block performance. It'll be Team Denise serving first, serving from left to right on your screen. It'll be the southpaw, Rebecca Bealby, the 5'10 setter out of San Diego, California, a junior transfer from Cuyamaca College. Bounces the ball. Bealby tallied 31 assists last week. Shauna Thompson digs out her serve. Boato, a back set to Janae Wooten. It goes long. The first point belonging to Team Denise. They take the early lead, 1-0. Bealby holds serve here. No service aces for Rebecca a week ago. She sends this one into play. Standing serve. Iwohi. Boato in the middle to Abby Briggs. She goes with the directional piece. Ready was Jaden Scott. And it was slammed down there by Cassandra Orozco. They're going to call a net violation. However, no, they will not. It'll be a kill for Cassandra Orozco, 2-0 Team Denise. Orozco on the board with her first kill. She had 8 last week. Bealby serves again. Thompson. Iwohi. A bump set to Scardino cross court. There was Sky Botello. Bealby sets Lauren Schaefer. A nice dig there by Scardino. Back onto Team Denise's side. Orozco swings. Give her the kill. 2 quick kills for Cassandra Orozco, and it's 3-0 Team Denise. Orozco, as we mentioned, great all-around game last week playing for Team Damien. 8 kills, 2 blocks, and a service ace. Bealby's service down the line. Thompson gets low again for it. She's playing well defensively. Briggs sends it over. It was dug out by Jaden Scott. Herrera sets Schaefer. There was Iwohi. Boato, long set to Scardino. Give her the kill. Amanda Scardino on the board. Freshman trading points here inside Haynes Prim Pavilion. 2 kills for Orozco, 1 for Scardino. And that makes it 1 serving 3. Back to serve Abby Briggs. Briggs, the senior out of Aubrey, California, in California's Sierra foothills. It's like more the Yosemite foothills, and it's a service ace there for Abby Briggs, and it's a 1-point deficit now for Team Damien. Briggs, her first service ace of this, I guess you could call it somewhat of a spring training for Menlo women's volleyball. She goes back to serve again. Down the line, Herrera digs it out. Back set from Bealby to Lauren Schaefer. Give her the kill. Schaefer, as we mentioned, was extremely solid for Team Damien in leading them to their 2-set victory, or I guess 2-1 victory over Team Denise last week, despite not taking the composite point. She had 18 kills. Sky Botello now back to serve. Botello puts the ball in play from a stance. Briggs. Wooten, long set over to Scardino. In the middle, there was Botello. Bealby now sets it towards the net, but too much on that one, and it falls at the net back on Team Denise's side. An error there by Bealby makes our score 3 serving 4. Gabby Bowato now back to serve. Bowato, the Oaks' second newcoming setter this year. It would be Gabby Bowato and Rebecca Bealby, wearing number 23 and 24 respectively. We saw Bealby serve. Here's Bowato. From a stance again. Herrera. Bealby, a bump set to Lauren Schaefer off the hands of the block, but a nice dig by Iwohi. Wooten getting up close and personal, able to get it back in play. Bealby digs it out. Herrera sets it over to Bealby again, who will just free ball it over. Briggs, Bowato, Wooten, cross court. There was Rebecca Bealby. Botello, a bump set to Lauren Schaefer. Give her the kill. Schaefer with her second kill of the match. That makes it 5-3 Team Denise. Luciana Herrera now. The Oak libero. Back to serve. Down the line. Briggs was there. Long set from Bowato to Wooten. Return to center. Iwohi was ready. Can Team Damien get it over? They can. Orozco mishandled. Slammed down by Scardino for the kill. Amanda Scardino with her second kill. Team Damien hanging tough here with Team Denise. 4 serving 5. Kyla Iwohi back to serve. Iwohi, just a freshman, out of Mililani, Hawaii, on the island of Oahu. She had a service ace a week ago for Team Damien, and she will stay with Coach Damien as the libero. Botello. Bealby to Jaden Scott. Give her the kill. Team Damien has come close, but Team Denise has held a comfortable 1-2 point lead. Jaden Scott with her first kill, the 5th of the contest for Team Denise, to just 2 for Team Damien, and our score stands at 6 serving 4. Jaden Scott, sinker, nicely dug out there by Scardino. She'll swing on it as well, mishandled, and it's into the net. 7-4 Team Denise leads. Jaden Scott now back to serve. Scott switching from a middle blocker role to an outside hitter role this season. 27 service aces to her name last year. That was good for 5th on the Oaks. Briggs digs out the serve. Bowato in the middle to Shauna Thompson with the southpaw. Give her the kill. Thompson makes it 5-7. She goes back to serve now, the freshman out of Honolulu, a graduate of Sacred Hearts Academy, where she won a HHSAA state title. Her service goes into the net. Point for Team Denise. It's now 8 serving 5. Sky Botello once again back to serve. So we've talked about the first 2 freshmen from Hawaii, Shauna Thompson and Kyla Iwohi. Here's Sky Botello. Her service dug out by Thompson. Bowato to Scardino, cross court, give her the kill. Amanda Scardino feeling herself to start this contest. Her 3rd kill already. She has 3 of the 4 for Team Damien. Scardino last week with 6 kills, a service ace, and a block. Gabby Bowato back to serve. Bowato out of Oxnard, California, a transfer from Ventura College. Cross court, Botello digs it out. A nice set piece there, but ready was Bowato. It came off the hands of Bealby. Bealby now sets Lauren Schaefer into the net. And it's a 1-point game again. That pesky Team Damien hanging around. Bowato to serve again. Gabby Bowato, as we mentioned, from Oxnard, transferred from Ventura, 682 assists and 63 service aces over her 2 seasons at Ventura College. Floating serve dug out by Jaden Scott. Bealby sets a Roscoe. Looked like miscommunication there. Nice dig by Thompson. She's been playing well defensively. Janae Wooten swings on it and gets the kill. Wooten has her first. Team Damien has been playing heavily towards Janae. We like to say it a lot about her. She's a Swiss Army knife for the Oaks. We've seen her play on the outside. We've seen her set. We've seen her play defensive specialist. And so far today, she's had 4 swings and now has her first kill. Bellato serves. Scott. Bealby. Long set to Lauren Schaefer. Give her the kill. Schaefer with her 3rd kill. She leads Team Denise and is tied overall in this contest with Amanda Scardino of Team Damien with a trio of kills. Luciana Herrera back to serve. The senior out of Murrieta down the line, and it is wide. Tied up again at 9 apiece here in set number 1. Kyla Iwohi now back to serve. Iwohi, it would seem, being groomed to be the Oaks' next long-term libero once Luciana Herrera graduates. Jaden Scott digs out the serve to Bealby, and over Lauren Schaefer has it blocked right back to her. She's able to dig it out. She swings on it now. Scardino. Bellato, a back set to Janae Wooten. Give her the kill. Janae gives Team Damien the lead at 10-9, her 2nd kill of the contest. Iwohi holds serve. So as we were saying, of course, the Oaks have had some great liberos in recent history. Of course, Ren Isobe, Hannah Hudson, and then Luciana Herrera. With those shoes to fill, it'll be Kyla Iwohi. Of course, Luciana Herrera enjoying her senior year here at Menlo, planned for a career at Deloitte upon graduation, one of the top accounting firms in the country. She free balls it over the net. Iwohi was ready. Bellato, a bump set to Janae Wooten again. Give her the kill. Janae Wooten on fire. And that makes it 11-9. Timeout called by Coach Denise. We'll take it with him. 11-9, Team Damien leads here on the Menlo College Sports Network. We return here on the Menlo College Sports Network. Team Damien riding a high here on the hot play of Janae Wooten. Kyla Iwohi holds serve down the line. There was Sky Botello. Bealby sets a Roscoe, and a nice dig there by Iwohi along the back line. Scardino swings, and ready for it was Luciana Herrera. Bealby, a bump set to Lauren Schaefer. Give her the kill. And that timeout proving to be beneficial for Coach Denise, as Lauren Schaefer picks up her 4th kill of the contest. Remember, she led All Oaks with 18 last week. Bealby to serve. Southpaw puts it into play. Thompson. Boato in the middle to Abby Briggs. Once again with the directional touch. And some miscommunication there between Jaden Scott and Rebecca Bealby. Scott dug it out, and Bealby just couldn't get around Jaden, and that makes it 12-10, Team Damien. Now back to serve, Abby Briggs. The Briggs service, cross court, a nice sinker in her second service ace of the contest. Abby Briggs hasn't registered a kill or a block yet, but she's gotten 2 by way of the ace. The service, Herrera, Bealby, a back set to Lauren Schaefer, return to sender, but ready for it was, believe that was Lauren Schaefer, was able to dig it out. Let's see what the call is here. It'll be a point for Team Denise. Now back to serve Sky Botello. 11 serving 13. Team Denise looking to get back into this one. Cross-court serve dug up by Iwohi. Boato sets Janae Wooten a tip ball. Good coverage there by Sky Botello, and she has to free ball it over the net. Iwohi. Boato long set to Scardino. Give her the kill. Amanda Scardino with 4. That makes it 14 serving 11. Team Denise needing a long run, and they need it soon as Team Damien closing in on making it 10 points away from taking the first set. Remember, Team Damien took 2 of 3 a week ago. Boato to serve. Down the line. Bealby, a back set to Orozco, and there was Janae Wooten. Boato bumps set over to Scardino, playing that back line perfectly. Botello, Bealby sets Schaefer back onto Team Denise's side. And they were playing it out, but I do not believe that was a block. In fact, it was not into the net, so too many touches on Team Denise's side. And now it's 15 serving 11, matching Team Damien's largest lead of the contest at 4. Boato to serve once again. Gabby with a pair of service aces, or beg your pardon, 1 service ace a week ago to go along with 39 assists. The junior setter. Schaefer digs it out. Back set here to Orozco. A nice dig by Boato. A swing on by Scardino. She swings again after the block. Give her the kill. Amanda Scardino doing it almost all by herself on this run for Team Denise, as she now has 5 kills, 5 of the 9 for Team Damien coming for Amanda Scardino. Scardino, of course, the local product out of Woodside High School. The service here from Boato, a floater. Jaden Scott was there. Long set to Lauren Schaefer. Will they say that one fell wide? No, they will not. Give the kill to Lauren Schaefer as she matches Scardino with her 5th kill. So 5 for Scardino. She has 5 of the 8 for Team Denise, 5 for Iwohi, 5 for Scardino. She has 5 of the 9 for Team Damien, 5 for Schaefer. She has 5 of the 8 for Team Denise. Briggs digs it out. Wooten to Boato, a free ball. Orozco. Bealby right back to Orozco. She punches it over the net. Abby Briggs was ready. A back set to Janae Wooten. Down the line. Herrera read it nicely. Bealby sets Lauren Schaefer. Iwohi punches it into the sky. Boato to Scardino. Give her the kill. That's 6 kills for Amanda Scardino to make it 17-12 Team Damien. It's been a 12-5 run here for Team Damien, as they started on this run at trailing 7-5. Kyla Iwohi to serve. The running jump serve mishandled by Botello, and it's a service ace for Kyla, her 2nd of this spring training. Timeout by Coach Denise as she trails by 6. It's 18-12 Team Damien here on the Menlo College Sports Network. We're back here courtside on the Menlo College Sports Network. Team Damien and Team Denise squaring off for the second consecutive week here of this spring training series for Menlo College women's volleyball as they prepare for the fall of 2021. Team Damien leads at 18-12. Kyla Iwohi continues her service run. Botello digs it out. Bealby over to Jaden Scott. Boato was ready on the back line. Bump set from Abby Briggs to Amanda Scardino. Mishandled by Botello, and it's another kill for Amanda Scardino. She had 6 last week in all 3 sets. In total today, she has 7. A featured piece here for Team Damien. 19 serving 12. Iwohi to serve again. Down the line, there was Lauren Schaefer. Bealby right back to Schaefer. And a brilliant dig there by Abby Briggs. The set goes over the net from Boato. Orozco, Bealby to Lauren Schaefer. It's blocked. Nobody home there. The block for Shauna Thompson. Team Damien wins the race to 20. Can his team win the race to 25 here in set 1? It's been all about the home team here, Team Damien. And a big reason why, Amanda Scardino with 7 kills. Iwohi's service. Schaefer digs it out. Bealby a back set to Jaden Scott. And it falls wide. 21-12. Kyla Iwohi on this seemingly endless service run that may just end with Team Damien taking set number 1. Some words of encouragement from her coach, Coach Damien, to Kyla. Dribbles the ball low. Does the freshman libero. Cross court this time, handled by Herrera. Bealby sets Schaefer, and you can give Lauren Schaefer the kill, her 6th. Let's see what Team Denise has left in the tank. Jaden Scott to serve, the senior out of Escalon, California. Jaden spins the ball in her left hand. Serves from a stance. Cross court, there was Scardino. Boato, long run, but she's able to set it right back to Scardino. And Amanda Scardino has her 8th kill of the contest. Played off the hands of Luciana Herrera. 22-13. Now remember, even if Team Denise falls here in this first set, every point is precious when you're playing with this composite scoring. Team Denise won only 1 set last week, but they won by a commanding score of 25-13 in set number 1, which would eventually give them the composite score lead. And a service ace there for Kyla Iwohi. Her 2nd of the contest makes it 23-13, and Team Damien has opened it up to a double-digit lead, their largest here in set number 1. Shauna Thompson now back to serve. Beg your pardon, that service ace was from Shauna Thompson. Herrera, Bealby to Orozco. Give her the kill. So Orozco comes up with her 3rd kill of the set. 3 of just 10 for Team Denise here in set 1. Botello to serve. Boato sets Scardino off the hands of the blockers. Botello adjusts and digs it out. Sends it over to Bealby, who sends it to Lauren Schaefer. Mishandled by Scardino, and it's a kill for Lauren Schaefer, her 7th. Team Denise fighting for every point here, as Team Damien is just 2 points away from taking set 1. Botello to serve again. In the middle, dug out by Iwohi. Boato sets Briggs. Easy pickings there for Jaden Scott. Bealby now to Schaefer. Floats it over the net. There was Iwohi. Long set to Abby Briggs. What a dig there by Herrera. Bump set by Botello to Schaefer. And it falls long. Back to serve now for set point, Gabby Boato. Boato today, no service aces, but she's been accurate behind the line. She serves from a stance. The 5-2 setter out of Oxnard. Line drive handled by Jaden Scott. Back set here from Bealby to Orozco. Give her the kill. Team Denise is not done yet here in set number 1. 16 serving 24. Luciana Herrera back to serve, and if Team Denise wanted anyone behind the line, this is the person you want. Luciana Herrera, the Oaks' service ace leader a season ago. She had 39 in total. She was also had a service accuracy rate of 92.6%, good for third on the team. Her service down the line. Thompson mishandles it, and there's a signature. Luciana Herrera, service ace. 24-17 now. Herrera to serve again. Lucy had 2 service aces last week. Down the line, a sinker. Iwohi digs it out. Bowato. Miscommunication there, and it's an error by Janae Wooten on the attack, but really the serve leading Wooten too far from Bowato. 24-18. Don't look now. Team Denise making a game out of this here in set 1. Herrera to serve again. She goes to the middle. Iwohi receives it. Briggs slams it off the top of the block, but right to Schaefer. Bealby sets Schaefer for the attack. It's a block from Janae Wooten. She has 3 kills and a block, and Team Damien takes set 1 by a final score of 25-18. Teams will change sides. We'll take you through the stats of set 1. For Team Denise, they were led by Lauren Schaefer. She had 7 kills. Behind her, Cassandra Orozco with 4, Jaden Scott with 1. There was 1 service ace for Team Denise. It belonged to Luciana Herrera. No blocks. And assists from Bealby tallied at 12. For Team Damien, the kills leader, Amanda Scardino with 8 after only having 6 a week ago. 3 kills for Janae Wooten, 1 for Shauna Thompson. Service aces aplenty for Team Damien. They had 4, 1 from Thompson, 1 from Iwohi, and 2 from Briggs. The assist total for Gabby Bowato sitting at 12 as well. We'll step aside for a break. Be back with set 2 action here on the Menlo College Sports Network. We return inside Haynes Prim Pavilion here now for set 2 of week 2 of our Menlo College women's volleyball inter-squad coverage on Friday afternoons here on the Menlo College Sports Network. This is Ryan Barnett. Teams have switched sides here for set 2. Team Damien on the left side of your screen now wearing their home whites. On the right-hand side of your screen, in the dark blue uniforms, Team Denise. Back to serve first for Team Damien, who was victorious in set 1, 25-18. It's Gabby Bowato. Bowato with 12 assists, the setter in set number 1. Once again, getting some words of encouragement from Coach Damian Hardy. Came over from NDNU a year ago, just up the road in Belmont, California. Bowato's service down the line, and we are underway in set 2. It's a service ace for Gabby Bowato. That is now the 5th service ace for Team Damien, and it makes it 1-0. Bowato's first service ace, or second service ace of the spring training here. She had one last week as well. This time it's a line drive into the net, and we're tied up at 1. Sky Botello will serve first for Team Denise, the defensive specialist out of Laie, Hawaii. On the north shore of Oahu, a graduate of Kahuku High School. Her service, floater handled there by Scardino. Bowato sets Abby Briggs. That one falls long, and Team Denise has their first lead of set number 2. Botello holds serve. Sky sends it into play and into the net. So both teams trading a point and a service error to get us tied up at 2. Janae Wooten now back to serve. Wooten, the junior, out of Humboldt, Texas. Graduate of Atascocita High School. The junior puts it into play, handled by Lauren Schaefer. Bealby, a bump set to Lauren Schaefer, and Lauren has her 8th kill of the contest. 3-2 Team Denise. And now Luciana Herrera back to serve. One of 3 seniors here. Her service gets the friendly roll off the tape. Second service ace today for Luciana Herrera, and it's 4-2 Team Denise. Lucy, 2 service aces today. She had 2 last week as well. The senior out of Murrieta. This time it's cross court, handled by Iwohi. Bowato sets Scardino, give her the kill. Amanda Scardino with 9 now. She is on pace after the first set for 24 kills after registering 6 in her first inter-squad action a week ago. Kyla Iwohi now to serve, handled by Botello. Bealby sets it over to Lauren Schaefer, a directional hit. Scardino digs it out. Now a back set from Bowato to Abby Briggs down the line. Another brilliant dig by Luciana Herrera. Lauren Schaefer swings on it, and now she has 9 kills as well. Lauren playing true to form from how she performed a week ago, where she led all players with 18 kills on Team Damien. Now flipping over to Team Denise. Surprised to see her with the high kill total, but not so much for Abby Briggs or Jaden Scott, who both reached double digits a week ago. Bealby, a nice dig. Botello, a bump set to Jaden Scott, the aforementioned Jaden Scott. Bowato digs it out. Wooten sets Scardino, who skies it in the air. There was Bealby again. Bowato, bump set over her head to Lauren Schaefer. Iwohi digs it out. Bump set over to Abby Briggs. It goes long. Team Denise has doubled up on Team Damien. Remember, it was a hot start for Team Denise. Set 1 as well. They had an early 7-4 lead, now leading 6-3, but Team Damien closed out in a big way. Bealby serves over to Scardino. The set from Bowato, free balled over by Iwohi. Too many touches over on Team Denise's side, and it's a point for Team Damien. 4 serving 6, Abby Briggs back to serve. So as we were mentioning, Abby Briggs last week with 14 kills. She had none in set 1. Jaden Scott with 17 kills last week. She had 1 in set 1, so look for those two to get more involved here. Briggs' service here, handled and swung on by Orozco. Wooten sets it over to Boato, something we don't see every day, the 5-2 setter swinging. Now Lauren Schaefer attacks. Iwohi digs it out. Boato, long set to Scardino. It's blocked. And let's see who they give the point to. Opposing coaches with their hands in different directions. Now it looks like they will indeed give the point. Maybe a replay here as we're showing no point. So our score remains 6-4. A replay on the serve of Abby Briggs. Herrera digs it out. BLB, the short set to Orozco. She sends it straight into the net. Point for Team Damien. I guess you could say ball don't lie there in the fact that the ball, I guess you could say on the previous play, fell wide. The block attempt from Team Denise. Abby Briggs holds serve. She sends it just long. Team Denise once again puts their lead to 7-5. This is familiar territory for Team Denise. They led at 7-5 before getting closed out by Team Damien, who would close it out on a 20-11 run in set 1. Schaefer cross court. Janae Wooten was there. Boato, the back set to Scardino. Sort of karate chopped that one, spun it, and just got the wrong part of her hand as that spun over towards our scorers table to make it 8-5. Lauren Schaefer to serve with her signature bunny hop serve. Knuckleball there. Hard to handle. Perfect example there by Briggs, but Scardino is able at least to get it over the net, but it falls wide. Team Denise trying not to allow themselves to get a little too confident like they did in set 1. They now lead 9-5. Schaefer to serve again. This time some more spin on the ball, and it's handled more easily by Abby Briggs. Janae Wooten swings, and it's blocked right back by Cassandra Orozco. Orozco's first block of the contest. She had 2 a week ago, and that makes it 10-5 Team Denise. Orozco gets the first block for Team Denise. Of course, she had a little bit of help from Jaden Scott. Boato bump set to Shauna Thompson. This time, Jaden Scott with the block all by herself. Timeout by Team Damien as Team Denise leads 11-5 here in set 2 here on the Menlo College Sports Network. We return inside Haynes Prim Pavilion. Lauren Schaefer holding serve here for Team Denise, who started off set number 2 with an 11-5 lead, pushing our composite score to them trailing by just 1. Scardino swings here, And it's a kill for Amanda Scardino. That was the bread and butter of Coach Damien's team in set number 1. 10 kills now for Scardino, the freshman out of Woodside. Janae Wooten to serve now. Wooten, the junior. Her service cross court, dug out by Schaefer, but it falls in front of us. Makes it 11-7. Janae Wooten, the service ace. Her service again. That one came right for us here at the scorer's table. But no collisions. This time Janae Wooten with a service error to make it 12-8. Trying our best to keep you updated on the composite scoring. So looking at it right now, Team Denise trails. They have 30 to Team Damien's 32. Beg your pardon. The score is indeed 12-7. Boato, back swipe, handled by Botello. She'll swing on it as well. Punches it through the block, but Abby Briggs was there. Miscommunication there by Team Damien, and they cannot get it over the net. That'll make our score 13-7, Team Denise. They still trail by 1 on the composite scoring, but ahead here by 6. In set number 2, Luciana Herrera to serve. The libero Herrera goes cross court, gets the top of the tape, dug out by Iwohi, mishandled on the set by Boato, and it's another point for Team Denise, making it 14-7. Team Denise has doubled up here on Team Damien. Nice little 4-1 run here for Team Denise. Herrera to serve again. Cross court, Iwohi sends it directly to Shauna Thompson, and on the back line swinging it at Abby Briggs. She sends it into the net. 15-7 Team Denise, and they have their first composite lead of the contest at 33-32. The set score is 15-7, and Luciana Herrera will serve. It's again cross court. This time Abby Briggs handles it. And a big block there by Cassandra Roscoe. Roscoe with her second block today. She had 2 last week as well. And Luciana Herrera holds serve. Again, just nicking the top of that tape. Perfectly placed. Shauna Thompson swings on it. That one will fall in for a kill. Shauna Thompson gets her second of the contest. She has 2 kills of block and a service ace last week. 3 kills and 2 blocks for Thompson. She's more a pure middle blocker as Iwohi sends this one into the net. That makes it 17-8. Rebecca Bealby now back to serve. Bealby, the setter out of San Diego. Handled by Janae Wooten. Boato sets it, but nobody home for Team Damien. Team Damien looking for his team to just calm down and regroup as the score is now 18-8. Team Denise has taken a commanding 10-point lead. Remember, Team Damien took a double-digit lead in set 1. Team Denise was able to battle back to end it at 25-18. Thompson is blocked. Ping pong back and forth, and it's over onto Team Damien's side. Scardino swings. Was there a touch on that one? No, there was not. An attack error there makes it 19-8 Team Denise. And beg your pardon, no, it'll be 18-9. A kill by Amanda Scardino. There was indeed a touch called. I believe it went off the hands of Sky Botello. Scardino now with 11 kills. Boato's service. Botello. Bealby right back to Botello on the back line. She floats it towards Gabby Boato. Wooten, a nice back set to Scardino off the top of the block. Amanda Scardino, kill number 12. Team Damien looking for a run here. That's 3 straight points for them. Boato's service. The junior sends it over. Luciana Herrera was there backing up. Boato, a bump set to Jaden Scott. Beg your pardon, that was Bealby, a bump set to Jaden Scott. It's blocked back onto Team Denise's side. Abby Briggs takes the mishandled ball and slams it back down for the kill. Her first of the contest for Team Damien. That makes it 18-11. That's a 4-0 run for Team Damien. Lovato serves. Floater, there was Herrera. Covering good ground. Cassandra Roscoe slams it down, but ready for it was Janae Wooten. Iwohi sets Scardino. And somehow, some way, Team Denise gets it over the net, and it falls on Team Damien's side. Point for Team Denise there. I think it went off the hands of Luciana Herrera, and that would be chalked up as a kill for the libero out of Murrieta. Now back to serve, Sky Vitello. 19 serving 11 our score. Dug out by Wooten. Bowato sets Shauna Thompson for the kill. Shauna now with her third kill. The freshman out of Honolulu. Janae Wooten now goes back to serve. 12 serving 19, Janae Wooten. The Texan sends it down the line, handled by Schaefer. Bealby right back to Schaefer off the top of the block. Lauren Schaefer with the kill, her 10th. Schaefer makes it 20-12. And Herrera goes back to serve again. Composite score of 38-37. Team Denise holding on to a slim 1-point lead here in set 2 late. Iwohi. Scardino, a long bump set to Abby Briggs. Too much English on that swing. And it's 21-12. Team Denise extending their lead both in the set and composite scores. Herrera to serve. Cross court. Iwohi. Bowato sets Shauna Thompson. A directional piece dug out by Lauren Schaefer. Cassandra Orozco powers it through the block, and you can give her the kill. Orozco's kill is now her 5th to go along with 2 blocks. And Luciana Herrera will hold serve, but a timeout here called by Coach Damien. We'll step aside for a break. 22-12 here in set 2. Team Denise leads on the Menlo College Sports Network. We return inside Haynes Prim Pavilion. Team Denise 3 points away from closing out set number 2. They've had Luciana Herrera back behind the service line for now 3 consecutive. This will be her 4th consecutive serve. The libero out of Murrieta. She has 2 service aces today as well as a kill. Not something you hear every day from a libero. Her service Nearly mishandled there, but able to get a swing on it was Abby Briggs. Sending it over on one touch, Rebecca Bealby. Bowato sets Shauna Thompson. Team Denise able to get it over. Cassandra Orozco sends it a free ball over her head. Bowato to Abby Briggs. Dug out by Botello. There's Orozco. Now Lauren Schaefer. A heroic dig there by Janae Wooten. Scardino swings. And let's see which way the point goes. We may have a replay here. We don't have a ref down the line. Indeed, we will do a replay. Could not tell if there was a touch there or if it was contact with the net. No, indeed, we will give the kill to, or not the kill, I should say, the error to Amanda Scardino to make it 23-12, and then the service error to make it 23-13. Kyla Iwohi now back to serve. Remember, this was the point where Team Denise just started chipping away at Team Damien's lead in set one, which kept us at a 7-point deficit, and now allowed them to have a 3-point lead. Bealby to Schaefer. It's blocked. Shauna Thompson and Abby Briggs combined there. Briggs' first block of the contest. Thompson second. That makes it 23-14. Kyla Iwohi holds serve. Iwohi, the floater, handled by Botello. Bealby in the middle to Orozco. Give her the kill. That's the 6th kill for Cassandra Orozco. It makes it 24-14. Back to serve for set point here. It's Rebecca Bealby, the junior out of San Diego. Bealby, the transfer, puts it into play down the line. Sent over once on one touch by Scardino. Bealby sets Orozco. Give her the kill. Cassandra Orozco has 7 kills, and it gives Team Denise their first set win of the afternoon, and that changes our composite score. Team Denise now with 43, and Team Damien with 39. Take you through the stats as we have them so far. First for Team Denise, the victorious Team Denise in set number 2. Lauren Schaefer leads the way with 10 kills. Behind her, Cassandra Orozco with 7. You have Luciana Herrera and Jaden Scott each with 1. Team Denise with 3 blocks, all belonging, or 2 of them belonging to Cassandra Orozco, 1 to Jaden Scott. Total assists for Rebecca Bealby sit at 19. For Team Damien, your kills leader Amanda Scardino with 12 of them. 3 kills for Janae Wooten and Shauna Thompson behind Scardino, and 1 for Abby Briggs. Service aces aplenty for both sides. 2 for Team Denise, both belonging to Luciana Herrera. For Team Damien, 1 from Shauna Thompson, 1 from Kyla Iwohi, 1 from Gabby Bowato, and 2 from Abby Briggs. So far, we have 3 blocks for Team Damien, 1 belonging to Janae Wooten, 1 to Shauna Thompson, and 1 to Abby Briggs. We'll step aside for a break and be back for the decisive 3rd set here on the Menlo College Sports Network. We return for this decisive third set here inside Haynes Frim Pavilion. This is Ryan Barnett bringing you all of the action. Our composite score right now sits at 43-39 in favor of Team Denise, so Team Denise needs a win to close it out. All they need to do is win. It could be by 2 or more. Team Damien looking for a win by at least 4 to tie it up, or by 5 to end it. First service here is a service ace. Believe it was Luciana Herrera. No, it was Rebecca Bealby. Bealby's first service ace of the day makes it 1-0 here in the third set for Team Denise. Her service. Is this a second service ace? Indeed it is. 2 quick service aces for Rebecca Bealby. And that makes it 2-0 Team Denise. A great start for the team in the visiting blues today, Team Denise. Bealby a line drive. Iwohi mishandles this one back onto Team Denise's side. Bealby to Orozco, too high on the set. And that's difficult to do when you look at the 6'1" Cassandra Orozco. But just missed time there between the junior setter and freshman middle blocker. And now it's 1 serving 2, and back to serve number 1, Janae Wooten. The Janae Wooten service. Bealby sets Schaefer, who sends it into the net. We're tied up at deuces. Schaefer, the lone player on Team Denise, with double-digit kills with 10. Amanda Scardino, the lone player on Team Damien, with double-digit kills. She has 12. Wooten service down the line. Botello. Bealby gets there, but nobody home to receive that set. And it's another point for Team Damien. They have the lead at 3-2. Janae Wooten holds serve. By composite scoring, remember, Team Denise, or I should say Coach Denise, leads Coach Damien 1-0. Trying to even it up, Coach Damien. Bealby sets Orozco. There was Janae Wooten. Bowato, a set to Scardino. Nearly a perfect tip ball, but able to recover there. Jaden Scott. Lauren Schaefer swings on it. Wooten gets it up into the air, but nobody home on the set. And you can give the kill there to Lauren Schaefer, her 11th. 3-all now our score, and Sky Botello back to serve. Botello today has not registered an offensive statistic. She has had quite a few solid defensive plays and has been consistent behind the line. Scardino digs it out. Bowato to Abby Briggs. Let's see who they give the point to. It'll be point Team Denise as that one falls centimeters wide. So Team Denise leads it 4-3 here. Botello holds serve. Iwohi, Bowato to Scardino. It's blocked, and Scardino sends a high arcing ball over the side. This one hits the rafters, and they'll give the point to Team Denise. Botello holds serve again. The service from Sky down the line. Iwohi digs it out. Bowato sets Abby Briggs down the line. Botello digs it out. Lauren Schaefer swings on it, and Bowato's able to receive. Scardino, swing and a miss. Goes into the net. Point Team Denise. They lead it now 6-3. Botello holds serve. It's always fun to see Sky Botello, from my eyes, playing on the court. Fun fact, back when I was working, or I still am working, I should say, in the admissions office as well here at Menlo College, but I was able to give Sky and her family a tour of Menlo College when she was still making her decision. Not saying I'm the reason she's here, but played a part in that, which is always fun. Bowato sets Scardino, but it goes into the net. Team Damien having a lot of unforced errors here. And that's allowed Team Denise to build up a 4-point lead at 7-3. Botello holds serve. Sky sends it in. Kyla Iwohi digs it out. Bowato, a back set to Abby Briggs. She's blocked. Janae Wooten keeps the ball up in the air. And Scardino is able to get it back onto Team Denise's side. Botello sets Orozco into the net. Point Team Damien. Some sloppy play on both sides has brought us to a 7-4 score. Team Damien with the 4. Back to serve, it's Kyla Iwohi. Iwohi service down the line. Herrera, BOB to Orozco, just picking an open spot on the court, and that all starts with the beautiful set there by Rebecca Bealby to make it 8-4. Orozco, her 8th kill on the afternoon. She's second on the team behind only Lauren Schaefer. Luciana Herrera to serve again. Down the line with a sinker. Somehow Briggs is able to get it over to Bellato. Scramble volleyball here. Lauren Schaefer swings on it. He's ready. Both teams look to reset here. Scardino swings. Botello, a brilliant dig. And Lauren Schaefer slaps it over the net. Scardino to Bellato and right back to Scardino. Team Denise to answer. BLB can't get it to Orozco. And Team Damien wins the scramble point. 5 serving 8. Bellato to serve. Team Denise first meeting with her team on the court. Both teams taking this as a makeshift timeout to discuss strategy. We've got a 3-point contest here in set number 3. Team Denise leading it 8-5. You're looking at the composite scoring. Right now, Team Denise leading it 51-44. So still a tight contest here early on in set number 3. Gabby Bellato to serve. Bellato sends it down the line to Lauren Schaefer. Schaefer will get the set from BLB, and Janae Wooten able to send it high into the sky. Bellato sets Scardino, cleaning it up, Rebecca Bealby. Botello, a nice set to Jaden Scott. Does she paint the corner? Let's see how they score it. Indeed she does. It's a kill for Jaden Scott, just her 2nd today. And that makes it 9-5 Team Denise. Rebecca Bealby now serves. Rebecca stands at 5'10". She is a setter by trade, but we could see her play opposite, and it's a service ace for BLB, her 3rd service ace today. Team Denise wins the race to double digits. It's 10-5 here in set number 3. It was a strong set 1 for Team Damien, but you could even see they were fleeting a little bit at the end after taking a 10-point lead, eventually winning it 25-18. And from that point on, it's been all Team Denise. Bellato sets Briggs, cross court. Botello gets it up to Bealby. Now Lauren Schaefer. It's blocked back onto Team Denise's side. Jaden Scott sends a free ball over. Wooten. Bellato to Thompson in the middle. Give her the kill. Shauna Thompson taking advantage of the free ball, and that's her 4th kill today. She had 3 a week ago. And that makes it 6 serving 10. Wooten sends it over. Botello. Bealby the back set to Lauren Schaefer. It goes wide. Team Damien looking to come back here. Now just a 3-point deficit. Timeout called by Coach Denise as her team leads it 10-7 here in set number 3 and 53-46 in the composite scoring. We'll take the break with them here on the Menlo College Sports Network. Back here inside Haynes Prim Pavilion, coming off of the Team Denise timeout. They lead it 10-7, but a nice service run here from Janae Wooten has cut a much larger deficit to just 3 for Team Damien. The knuckler handled by Janae Wooten. Bealby sets Jaden Scott off the top of the tape. Briggs was able to dig it out. Now Scardino goes cross court. A nice bump set here by Orozco, but unable to get it over was Rebecca Bealby. And now it's 8-10. Team Damien coming back hard here in set number 3. Wooten to serve again. She has a service ace today and had 3 a week ago. Schaefer, Bealby to Jaden Scott. Too much on that one, and it's 10-9. Team Damien fighting hard here to keep their coach, to give their coach his first win in these inter-squad competitions. Remember, they won 2 sets but did not win the score margin. Schaefer swings on it. Iwohi was ready. Boato, a back set to Abby Briggs. Tip ball. Botello was there. This time it's Jaden Scott again, and Iwohi with a nice dig. Scardino slams it off the hands of the block. Give her the kill. Her 13th today. Amanda Scardino stepping up big time for Team Damien. Remember, Scardino in her first inter-squad contest had 6 kills. Well, today she has 13, more than doubled that total. She's been the heart and soul of this Team Damien offense. Wooten to serve. Mishandled by Botello. Herrera's able to get there. Can Schaefer get it over the net? She can. Scardino with the dig. Boato in the middle to Shauna Thompson. Give her the kill. Thompson gives Team Damien their first lead. It is the 5th kill for Shauna Thompson, and it's a 6-0 run here for Team Damien. Wooten serve goes long, and we're tied up at 11. Team Denise still holding on to that 4-point composite lead. But anyone's contest here tied up at 11 in set number 3. Sky Botello to serve. Standing serve, handled by Iwohi, but too hard. And it's slammed back down by Jaden Scott. 3rd kill today for Jaden Scott. A relatively quiet day from the Oaks, returning kills leader. But they've been able to hold the lead anyway. It's been all about Lauren Schaefer and Cassandra Orozco. The two have combined for 19 of Team Denise's 22 kills. 26 kills. A point there for Team Damien. Tough play there in near the net for Team Denise. It was dropped in nicely by Team Damien. And the set, I believe it was off the hands of Jaden Scott, went straight into the net, and nobody able to recover and send it over the net. Kyla Iwohi back to serve, 12 all. Herrera. Bealby in the middle to Jaden Scott. It's dug over the net off the hands of Boato. Schaefer swings on it. Give her the kill. Lauren Schaefer with the perfect placement gives Team Denise a 13-12 lead. 12 kills for Schaefer, 2nd amongst all Oaks today. Amanda Scardino has the lead with 13. Herrera to serve, cross court. Scardino, Briggs to Boato, a free ball over. Orozco digs it out. Bealby, a back set to Jaden Scott. And there was Abby Briggs. Scardino swings on it again into the net. Point Team Denise. They lead it now 14-12. Timeout called by Coach Damien. We'll take the break with him here on the Menlo College Sports Network. 14-12, our score here inside Haynes-Trim Pavilion. Set 3 of this inter-squad contest between Team Denise and Team Damien. Luciana Herrera to serve as Team Denise leads at 14-12, as we mentioned here in set 3. A floater dug out by Scardino. Boato, a long back set to Abby Briggs. She's blocked. Janae Wooten with the bump set, though, as Team Denise was able to recover. Scardino sends it just wide, and it's 15-12, Team Denise. They lead it by 3 in the set and by 7 in the composite scoring here. Luciana Herrera to serve. Janae Wooten mishandles it, and it's a service ace for Luciana Herrera, her 3rd on the day. Lucy has 3 of the 6 service aces for Team Denise, so 3 for Lucy, 3 for Rebecca Bealby. Looking at Team Damien, they have 5 service aces, 1 for Janae Wooten, 1 for Shauna Thompson, 1 for Gabby Boato, 1 for Kyla Iwohi, and 2 for Abby Briggs. So I guess that's 6 service aces. I missed the one from Iwohi on my stat sheet. Brief pause here. Luciana Herrera holds serve. Janae digs out Lucy's serve. Shauna Thompson over to Amanda Scardino. Cassandra Orozco bumps set to Lauren Schaefer. Janae Wooten reads it nicely off the block. Gabby Boato, a back set to Abby Briggs, give her the kill. Briggs with her 2nd kill. And it makes it 13 serving 16. Team Damien needing a big run here off the service of Gabby Boato. Boato today has 1 service ace. Came into the set with 19 assists as well down the line. Nicely dug out by Schaefer. Back set here onto, I believe that one went off the net and fell right back to Team Denise's side. So an error there. I believe it was Jaden Scott. In fact, no, it was Cassandra Orozco on the swing. It's 14 serving 16 here. So the start of a comeback for Team Damien here in set number 3. Just about 9 points to go. Botello digs out the serve. BLB in the middle to Orozco. It's blocked, but Team Denise able to get it over. But Team Damien can't answer with the fancy scramble play there. It ends up a point for Team Denise. 17 serving 14, Rebecca BLB to serve. BLB with a trio of service aces, as we mentioned, both her and Herrera. Have a quick score check there. The service is a service ace for Rebecca BLB, her 4th. BLB holds serve. So 4 service aces, 4 of the 7 for Team Denise, after having not a single service ace a week ago when she played for Team Damien. Cross court. Iwohi. Boato. Back set to Scardino. And it's into the net. Point Team Denise. It's 19 serving 14. They're looking to run away with it here on the service of Rebecca BLB. BLB, one of 2 junior setters brought on by Coach Denise Sheldon this year, and 2 more coming in next season as their service goes into the net to make it 19-15. Those 2, Paige Harmon and another setter from Hawaii whose name I am blanking on. Pull it up in just a moment as Janae Wooten serves it wide of the antenna. 20-15 Team Denise. Kahiao Ka'alele and Paige Harmon will join the Oaks in 2021. What would be the senior year, effectively, of Rebecca Bealby and Gabby Boato. And remember, Janae Wooten able to set as well. The service from Botello. There was Scardino. Boato bumps it right back to Botello. She skies it over to Rebecca Bealby. Orozco swings on it. A nice dig there by Janae Wooten and blocked back onto Team Damien's side by Jaden Scott. Her second block of the contest makes it 21-15. Sky Botello to serve. Botello today made some terrific defensive plays for the Oaks. The defensive specialist out of Laie. Her service in play. Shauna Thompson goes with the tip ball. It's dug out. And an attack and kill for Lauren Schaefer. Her 13th, tying Scardino for the day. Remember, she had 18 a week ago. Did Lauren Schaefer, and looking to finish as the Oaks kills leader again this week. Right now tied with Scardino. They both have 13. Behind them, Cassandra Roscoe with 8. Botello floats it over. Wooten. Bowato. A back set to Abby Briggs. Blocked back onto Team Damien's side. Thompson was ready. Now Bowato to Scardino. Flips it over. Botello. Bealby to Schaefer down the line. It falls wide. Kyla Iwohi now back to serve. She has a service ace. In fact, every single player on Team Damien's side, except for Amanda Scardino, with a service ace today. In the middle, dug out by Botello. Bealby, bump set to Lauren Schaefer. Give her the kill. Or beg your pardon, that one is blocked by Abby Briggs. Briggs' second block of the day. And Kyla Iwohi holds serve. Team Damien battling hard here to come back in set number 3. They trail by 5. Iwohi floats it over. Botello with the dig. Bealby to Jaden Scott. There was Abby Briggs. Scardino swings too much on that one. Point for Team Denise. 23-17. And it's all reliable. Luciana Herrera back to serve. She has 3 service aces today. Just looking to put this ball in play and let her offense finish off these last 2 points. But 2 service aces wouldn't be too bad either. Janae Wooten digs this one out. Bowato to Scardino. Tip ball. Orozco bats it back to Schaefer. Now Jaden Scott swings on it. There was Wooten again. Abby Briggs able to get it in the air, but unable to get it over is Team Denise. Abby Briggs with the kill. Her third. Makes it 23-18. Gabby Bowato now serves. Bowato sends it in the middle. There was Herrera, the libero. Bealby, a back set to Jaden Scott. Iwohi, the nice defensive hands there. Abby Briggs, another kill. Abby Briggs turning it on at the right moment for Team Damien. Her 4th kill. Makes it 23-19. So 4 kills for Abby Briggs. Puts her at 3rd on the team. Shauna Thompson had 5 today, but Briggs also 2 service aces and 2 blocks. Bowato holds serve. Hard line drive. Once again dug out by Briggs. Schaefer swings on it. Wooten ready on the back line. Bowato. Back set to Abby Briggs. This time a finesse touch. And an illegal set called on Rebecca Bealby. Timeout called by Coach Denise. We're coming down to the wire here in set number 3. It's 23-20. Team Denise leads, but this long service run will continue from Gabby Bowato when we come back on the Menlo College Sports Network. A hard-fought contest by both of these sides here inside Haynes Trim Pavilion. We'll see how it will conclude. Team Damien trailing Team Denise 20-23, but on a nice service run here from Gabby Boato. Boato's service down the line. Dug out by Botello. She went down to a knee to get it. BLB to Jaden Scott. Give her the kill. Jaden Scott, 4 kills today, but a huge one there, and it sends Rebecca Bealby back behind the line for match point. Bealby, the southpaw, sends it into play. Scardino there to dig it out. Boato sets Abby Briggs cross court. Lauren Schaefer was ready. Bealby over to Jaden Scott. Boato able to get it up in the air, and Iwohi free balls it over. Miscommunication there on the free ball, and it'll go back to Team Damien's side, now trailing by just 3. 21 serving 24. Janae Wooten serving with her back against the wall here. She needs to just put this one in play. She does down the line. Jaden Scott. Rebecca Bealby to Cassandra Orozco. The block there, able to set it up for Scardino. A back set to Abby Briggs. It's blocked once again. And a nice play at the net by Shauna Thompson. Gets the reset for Team Damien. Scardino, tip ball, able to recover Jaden Scott. Herrera, a long set to Schaefer. They'll play on here. They'll say it was blocked over. Jaden Scott sends it over. Iwohi, Boato to Shauna Thompson. There was Jaden Scott again. Herrera to Lauren Schaefer. Nice coverage by Gabby Boato. Janae Wooten sets Abby Briggs. Give her the kill. Abby Briggs comes up with her 5th kill. And Janae Wooten holds serve. Team Damien refusing to go away here in the 3rd set, showing true grit on the court. Wooten serves again. Janae sends it down the line. Botello, Bealby to Jaden Scott, mishandled. And just like that, it is a 1-point contest here in set number 3. Janae Wooten to serve, looking to force bonus volleyball here in set 3. Janae's service, down the line, a knuckleball handled by Botello. BLB to Jaden Scott, give her the kill, and that will end set 3. It brings us to a final score of 25-23, and it will bring our composite score to a final. Team Denise putting up 68 points. Team Damien, a valiant effort. They will put up 62. Well-fought contest by both squads. We'll take you through the final stats. First for the victorious Team Denise. Their kills leader, Lauren Schaefer with 13 behind her. Cassandra Orozco with 8. And Jaden Scott with 5. Luciana Herrera also tallying a kill. We had 7 service aces in total from Team Denise, 4 from Rebecca Bealby, and 3 from Luciana Herrera, and 4 total blocks, 2 from Jaden Scott, and 2 from Cassandra Orozco. And for the home team, Team Damien, their final stat line, also finishing up with 13 kills, Amanda Scardino, the kills leader, 5 kills each from Shauna Thompson and Abby Briggs, and 3 from Janae Wooten. In total, there were 4 service aces for Team Damien, or beg your pardon, 6. Shauna Thompson, Kyla Iwohi, Abby Briggs, Gabby Boato, and Janae Wooten. Briggs with 2, and total blocks, there were 6 for Team Damien. Janae with 1, Shauna Thompson with 2, Abby Briggs with 2. 2 total, beg your pardon, 5 for Team Damien. We'll step aside for a quick break and bring you the MVP presentation when we come back on the Menlo College Sports Network. We are going to wrap it up here on the Menlo College Sports Network. We'll tell you the team MVP as voted by her teammates. Gabby Boato, the setter for Team Damien today with 26 assists, a service ace, and some brilliant defensive play on the back line. So Gabby Boato voted team MVP today. That'll wrap it up for our coverage this Friday afternoon for Menlo College women's volleyball. On behalf of everyone here at Menlo College Athletics, this is Ryan Barnett signing off. Thanks so much for tuning in, and go Oaks.